Draymond Green media day.
Yeah. I don't know if I understood that.
Would you not understand?
I don't know.
So Draymond Green.
Preface it.
Draymond Green on media day. There was this post that said, it said this back and forth between Draymond and a reporter. I guess this reporter made a comment about people being worried about him. Okay.
Yeah.
So
no, I heard the quote. It's like, there's people here. We're all here. We're worried about you.
So yeah.
You know people worry about you. Fans, maybe your teammates.
Oh, they worry about me. I am a successful black man in America doing incredibly well. What's to worry?
They worry about you.
There are way more people in this world to worry about than me. That's for sure.
But we're here now. So
we're all here. I don't think you should worry about me.
Okay.
I'm doing pretty well. If you would have told me when I was 13 years old in Saginaw, Michigan, without a pot to piss in, that you'd be sitting here and somebody would say they're worried about you, I would have probably told them they were out of their mind. I'd be sitting here and they'd be worried about me.
Well, they're worried from themselves too. They want to know.
They don't feed.
They know the team needs you.
So why are they worried?
Because they know the team needs you.
But they don't feed.
And they don't know if you're going to be here.
Doing this. I'm here. I've been here for 13 years now.
If you're going to be here every night.
Been here pretty much every night for 13 years.
You know people.
Most nights.
About you. Not so.
Very much so.
He said, "Not so."
Yeah.
We all have. Look, Kevon Looney played 82 games 2 years in a row, and everybody was celebrating. We all miss games.
I'm talking about they want to know if you're going to be here. Like, mentally.
I'm always here. And suspensions, the guideline of getting suspended is something that's in place because it's a possibility. So
there's nothing changed in that respect.
I don't know what would change.
Okay, so Draymond Green is an idiot. So can we just
I can't.
Girl, can we stop pretending?
All right.
We stop? Like, this is pissing me off. I'm not gonna
lie. Can we
lie.
shit on this reporter? This reporter's a little bitch.
No, I'm not gonna lie. The reporter stood on absolute business. The reporter, because this is what the reporter was asking him.
Why? But why is no one saying this to Ja? No one's saying this to Ja? No one's going up to Ja. Yo, Ja, we're worried about you.
Has Ja been doing this for 13 years?
Ja's done it for the first 2-3 years of his career.
Okay, so what you're doing right now is deflecting like Draymond Green just did.
No, I know.
So let's discuss. No.
Draymond is
let's not bring up Ja Morant, and let's bring up the person who has literally 4,000 different examples of being a problem on the basketball court, because that's what he's talking about. Things on a basketball court. We're not talking about his
but all the shit
life.
that Ja did brought him away from the basketball.
Okay. So we can't ask Draymond Green if he's going to not punch somebody in the face this season.
If the reporter needs to ask the question like that instead of being like, we're worried. Okay. What are you worried about?
Okay, Devan. He said people are worried about you, and he's automatically going, well, I'm a successful blah, 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 blah. And he goes, well, we're here. When he said we're here, he is saying like, okay, well, we're here like at media day talking about basketball. Like, that's cool, but we're here. Okay, and like we're here and nobody should be worried about me. No, because we don't have to worry about Steph Curry's attitude. You don't got to worry about Kevon Looney's attitude.
Agreed.
So a big discussion about Draymond Green is, how is he going to act? Will he be available every game? And that's all because of his emotions. It's all because of his emotions. It's not, are you going to be healthy? Are you going to get suspended because the guidelines are put there because it's a possibility? No. Are you going to be able to hold yourself together after 13 years of acting like a douchebag on the court? Are you going to be able to hold yourself together to, besides injury, be able to play as many games as possible? Please, Devan, do not bring up Ja Morant when we are talking about Draymond Green and his issues. Ja Morant has his own fucking issues.
No, but I don't know why we're at.
Ja Morant served the suspension, has gotten hurt. We haven't seen him since. Haven't heard of any problems since. So until something else reoccurs, we're not going to sit there and go, oh, well, what about Ja Morant?
But if you're going to ask Draymond if he's going to be on the court, ask him if he's going to be on. Not there's people who worry about you. We're worried about you.
Dude,
it's like,
he's a reporter.
The worries
he's a
can
reporter.
be up
That's
to,
he's a reporter. That's what the questions are for.
No, but the worry is up to the Warriors organization. If they want to worry about him being on the court or not, that's their thing to worry about. No one else gives a fuck what the fuck Draymond feels like.
Devan, how do you know who?
You think the reporter gives a shit what Draymond feels like?
When he says people are worried about you, that goes down from the head office of the Golden State Warriors, your teammates, Golden State Warrior fans. Anybody that is a supporter of this team is going to be worried like, well, is our starting power forward going to play tonight or is he going to be suspended? That is still there. That's a legit question.
He's still there. If they truly worried, he wouldn't be there.
Okay. No, there's not. What else do they do? Move him now?
I don't know. I mean, they could have cut the guy years ago because of his actions.
All right. We can move on then. I mean, if you think that was completely okay for Draymond Green to bring up...
No, I think Draymond deflected.
Oh my God. Like, you're so crazy. So now you're allowed to just use pull a race card when you don't feel like you should answer a question? Like, is that what we're doing now? Are we letting Draymond Green slide for pulling his bullshit?
I don't think it was just a race card.
But are we pulling his bullshit? Dude, that's the first fucking thing he did.
No, I know.
That is the first. Like, look at me and say that's not the first thing he did.
He was like, "Yo, I'm successful."
Okay, that's not the.
You don't need to worry about me. But the question was posed incredibly weird.
Like, obviously, so you're mad. Okay, so you're mad the way the question was asked. Is the question he was asking legitimate to ask?
I don't know because he's saying that we're worried about him.
Okay,
instead ask the question: are you going to cause problems? Like, I don't know. There's no answer to this question.
What I just say? The question that he was trying to ask.
Sure, but there's what answer would you expect Draymond to give?
Yeah, I'm
going to stop punching people in the face.
Okay, you think maybe after 13 years you could come up with an answer like, yeah, I've talked to some people and I went over.
This is Draymond. He's delusional.
That's my fucking
He's the dude
point,
who did
Devan.
this for 13 years.
And then somebody finally calls him out on it at media day, and you're like, why is he asking him that? Like, you're being a bigger
No, I think
pussy
the question's
than Draymond.
fucking stupid.
Okay, how is the question stupid though? It's a legitimate question for someone like Draymond Green, who
it wasn't a question. It was a statement. He said we're worried.
Well, honestly, he didn't get to finish his question. So
I don't know. Yeah, no one knows what the fuck his question was, but he said we're worried.
We know what the fucking question was. It's, are you going to be here? Are you going to play? And he's like, I'm here. He's like, I'm here. Yeah, on media day, you're fucking here. But week one of the regular season NBA, are you going to possibly punch somebody in the fucking face or not?
But Draymond doesn't know that.
Bro, don't you think?
We don't know that.
Don't you think if in today's day, everybody's
if Draymond was capable of owning up to his mistakes and becoming better, he would have done it already.
Okay, so you don't think Draymond tries to protect his image? You don't think he lies? Okay, so
but his image is being a.
No, it's not. It's defending everything he does,
which is not good stuff.
So what? I'm just confused. Like,
I'm not.
So where do you stand on this? So you think the way Draymond Green acts on the basketball court is just okay?
No.
So
but what the someone is letting him act like this, and it's the Warriors who are clearly not super worried about him.
Devan, I mean, okay, yes, in the scenario that the Golden State Warriors are in right now, I mean, it is kind of too late to worry about Draymond Green.
They could have cut him a long time ago.
They could have.
Honestly, at this point, he's not good enough to start on this team.
I mean, I wouldn't say all that.
Well, no, maybe not this team, but the Warriors should be good enough to where that he needs to come off the bench because he's not good enough.
They're not. So if you're going to be a starting player on this team and in your 13th season you still have problems with handling your emotions, it is a legitimate question to ask, are you going to be able to handle your emotions? Like,
but the thing is, I take that out of Draymond's hands because it's up. Like,
no, it's literally only.
No,
Devin,
I know, but we know that he will be. No, we know that he will be erratic. He has shown that he cannot control himself. He will punch people on the court during practice. He will cause problems. He will get suspended. The problem is that this is still acceptable in the league. It's not his fault that he's still in the league. That it's still acceptable for him to act like this.
So, wow, I'm so confused with your stance. I'm so confused on where you stand. So,
No, I bet.
because the NBA, I bet. No. I'm asking you to make it clear. It's like
Okay.
the point of the podcast,
Yeah.
because you're literally going, fuck it. He's Draymond Green. Like, no, that's the problem. He's in his 13th season, bragging about how successful he is, but we can't sit here and ignore a glaring issue and problem with his attitude and emotion and handling his emotions on a
Agreed.
basketball
But I
court.
don't know why we would expect that to change in year 13.
I don't know why he's so shocked that somebody asked a question like that.
Well,
I
the
don't know why
question was weird.
I don't know why he automatically answered with
But
when I was
then-
13 and broke, I would laugh at you for asking that question.
But
That-
then he
it-
did
that
say,
has
he did say, I'm
absolutely
here all the time, which is, yeah.
No. He
clearly
said
not.
I'm here. He said I'm here all the time. And the reporter said no, not really. He said
Yeah.
no,
really. No,
yeah,
agreed.
I am. He's not. And
Agreed.
bro, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping because it seemed like you thought Deshaun Jackson was more stupid for what he said. Draymond Green is an absolute idiot.
No, agreed.
An absolute idiot for sitting there acting like what the reporter asked him was not. I mean, just not just legitimate to ask. It just wasn't.
But it was a statement where he was like, yo, we're worried about you.
Okay, we are worried. As a reporter, and what's wrong with that? What's wrong with a reporter being worried about someone that he
Because
knows
he's not worried about it.
bro?
He's trying
It's
to ask real questions that he's not actually asking. So Draymond is going to dodge all of the shit by throwing it off and saying, yo, why would you be worried about me? I'm successful.
That's because when a reporter is going to go into there, he's going to ask that question and then write a report, and it's going to be titled, "Are people worried about Draymond Green?" And that's going to be the fucking answer. Like, why are you acting like reporters don't set shit up ways?
No, I know, but it's just, it's dumb.
It's not a stupid question. It's really not.
I think it's dumb.
Because you're doing exactly
What
what
answer
Draymond's
would you
doing.
expect out of Draymond
You're
Green?
doing what Draymond's doing, though. You're like, why would you be worried? It's like, because you. Like, what do you mean? Why would we not be worried? You still have not figured out how to act like an adult on the basketball court.
Agreed.
But I mean,
He hasn't.
He's not only acting like that. He's like, no, like how I act is fine.
You know, that's an issue.
Like,
but
how
again,
I act is
like,
fine, and I'm here, and it's cool.
The problem is, it's like, why would Draymond think that anyone is worried about him if they keep letting him come back? Like all of last year, they were like, yo, Draymond's suspended. And it's like, nah, he's going through rehab and therapy, and he'll be back and better. And it's like, and then he does it again.
There you go. Why couldn't that be his answer? Why couldn't that be, well, yeah, I did go to I mean, he literally came out and said he had to go to rehab for his or go to therapy and
agreed.
rehabilitation for his emotions. So why couldn't he answer that? How do you, Devan, he went to therapy and rehab for his emotions. People aren't worried about him. The Golden State Warriors weren't worried about him when they are the ones that sent him to get fucking rehabilitation for his mental health. Stop acting dumb. People are worried about him. People
no
are
one's
worried about him.
I know,
People
but like,
are worried about him.
No,
You don't send
they're
somebody to
worried
get. You
if
don't
he
send
played
somebody to
basketball
recover.
or not. But the question was posed that
No.
people are
They are
worried
worried,
about you.
Devan. If they didn't worry about if he's playing basketball or not, they wouldn't care enough to get him rehabilitated. If that was their goal. Obviously, that didn't happen with the way he handled that question because he fucking. Why would you? I'm rich and successful. Why would you ask me a question that attacks my character? Like, it's like people
his
just don't
character
know how
is
to.
Shit.
Dude, he is flossing. He is trying to floss his character every day. What are you talking about?
No, agreed. No,
He
but
thinks he is the greatest man.
true
ever.
character is dog shit.
On the basketball court, though, that's all I'm talking about. You act like a dick on the basketball court. It's been an issue your entire career. It's been an issue for building teams post 73-9 KD
That's
Warriors.
A perfect way to pose a question, though. It's your antics on the basketball court have taken you off of the basketball court. What are you going to do to stay on the basketball court?
And you don't think he would have deflected the same way he did?
Probably, but it's a real question that's not like, yo, I'm successful and
No.
whatever.
Okay, Devan. No. You know what type of question you asked that to? John Morant. So your antics on, off the basketball court, they got you in some trouble. It's like, how do you, how have you managed the going through all this and everything? When it's your 13th season and you had to be sent to a rehabilitation center for your anger issues, no. People are worried about you. It's not just, hey, Draymond, so how? Because Devin, they probably asked him this 7 years ago. What are we doing? They probably asked him. They probably asked him the question you said. People are, or not people are worried about you, but like, how do you think you'll handle, because your antics on the court last season, Devin? They probably asked this for 10 years in a row. You can't keep asking that same question. At this point, people are worried about you.
Yeah, but worry is a weird word because
it's not.
I don't think anyone's truly worried about Draymond.
Not if you're the general manager, the GMs for the Golden State Warriors were worried enough to get him some rehabilitation, and that's how it was worded.
Well, it was basically ordered for him to, he had to, with all of the suspensions, for him punching Nurkic in the fucking back of the head. It's like, no, we have to send him to this training.
And if they didn't want him to be a Golden State Warrior enough, they could have just cut him, could have got rid of him. They could have traded him, but they didn't. So obviously they want him on. They still want him part of the team because
I'm not that worried about.
Yes, maybe when Draymond isn't like that, he is a great teammate and he can help and he could lead. He could. And I'm not saying like fucking carrying a basketball team. I'm just saying maybe there is people that he has under his wing. Maybe there are people that he helps out in the locker room or whatnot. Maybe he is some type of gel when it comes to chemistry in the locker room or whatever. But I mean, I don't know. You're Draymond Green. It's not crazy to go, are you good? Like, are you going to be, we're kind of like, we're worried about you.
I mean, but here's the thing. In the grand scheme of things, Draymond's okay. And that's what the question, or that's what the statement initially was.
But that's not what, Devin, but we know
it's
what he's asking.
It's like, ask the question then.
But that's, dude, I just put it out for you like 5 times. I don't know how many more times I got to say it. Clearly, he's talking about on the court. When you do it 2 or 3 times, you ask, are your antics, is this going to continue? We know it's going to continue with Draymond. Do you know why? Because we are worried. Like, that's why we're worried. Because we know you're going to act like this. So we're worried. Like, we are worried. So then we just
said it.
So people are allowed
Draymond
to say
will
that.
act a fool.
But as soon as he said people are worried about you, did he not say, you haven't been here? You haven't been. So he's obviously making comments about him not being on the basketball court, not talking about being a successful man in America. We know that he's rich and successful and will be perfectly fine with all the money and sponsorships after basketball. Yes, we can accept that. That's cool. Ball out. Fucking be rich. I don't care. We're talking about how you act on a basketball court. And it seems like I'm trying to explain it. And then you just went back to like, but like in the grand scheme of things, he's good. Yeah, but that's not what we're talking about.
I understand, but we're talking to Draymond Green.
Okay.
Like, I don't know.
I just don't think
like you said, there's no way like for Draymond, it would be a shock if Draymond came out and said, yo, I fucked up. Shouldn't have punched Jordan Poole. I shouldn't have punched Nurkic. I shouldn't have kicked all these guys in the nuts. I suck at doing this. I suck at doing that. I'm a terrible fucking teammate sometimes. I'm the reason KD left. That's not going to come out of Draymond's fucking mouth. It's going to be the same bullshit that he says every fucking day about how I'm this. I bring so much to this team, 4 championships, all this shit. I don't know why we expect anything different.
Okay. See, that's what I mean. That was at least I got a little more out of you that time.
No, it's like, it's like I don't know what we expect from the guy.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying it's more. I guess it's more of that than. I mean, it was a pretty bad question. It's like, no, he just took what Draymond did was he took the perfect opportunity to take what he said way too literal and deflect. Like, I mean, it's just. And shout out to everybody who didn't make it this far and are already in the comments going, "You fucking white piece of trash, you guard." Like, it's whatever. It's cool. But Draymond's a dick when it comes to how he acts on a basketball court, and I think
I think everyone realizes that you can't support the dude who does these. Like, you can support him as whatever, but when he does this shit, none of it's good. I don't. Again, I don't expect anything from the
Man,
dude.
you got me yelling. You got me all.
Good.
I gotta pack my lip and shit.
There
You
we
got me
go.
all. Fuck you. You
Good.
got me all. You
But
got
no,
me
I
all.
don't like. Yeah.
God damn it.
I didn't feel as strongly when I first saw it
It just pissed me
as
off
you did.
because, maybe I had too much faith. Maybe I truly believe he was gonna give some type of hope of like, yeah, like it's my 13th year. Like I'm gonna just take it how
No,
take
but
it
it's like
every.
after 13 years, it's like
I mean, after 13 years, you think maybe bro would just microdose and chill, like and just like be on some bro in Miami for 400 years.
oh, you honest?
Yeah,
Haslam?
like just
Yeah.
chill,
Bro was
bro.
just high,
Like just chill
sitting
out
on the bench,
and
played 4 minutes a game, maybe.
just chill, bro. Just relax. But like I don't know. I'm not sitting here trying to attack Draymond Green for no reason. But it's like, yeah, no, if you're gonna sit here and go, I'm a grown man and I'm successful and this is my 13th year, but to like then act oblivious to like, no, I've been here all the time. I don't
You
miss
know, like
games.
I'm here all the time.
It's like and then
It's like
throwing
Kevon
and
Looney
then
played 82 games and we celebrating it. I don't even know what that meant.
I don't even know what that has to do with
I don't
anything.
know what
Like
that meant.
that has absolutely nothing to do with how you get suspended.
It's like like Kevon Looney played 82 games. Good.
Like
You should be playing 82 games.
or if you're not going to play 82 games, majority of the games you miss shouldn't be because of your because you got suspended because of how you acted on a basketball court.
It should be performance issues.
Well, no, I'm just saying like if you're hurt or you're taking a fucking rest day, all right, whatever.
Or
But
it's like, no, we're benching you because you stink.
that could be another thing. That could easily be another thing. All right.